What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I have a very important video on diminished value and filing a diminished value claim. This video is very important, and I suggest that you either save this video, text it to a friend, or at least write down Richard's contact information. I hope an accident never ever happens to anybody in here, whether you are at fault or not at fault. The process of going through an accident, whether it's dealing with insurance, waiting on parts, waiting on shops, dealing with shops, being a part of an accident is very obnoxious. And I'm hoping that as far as the not at fault party, I'm hoping that this can mitigate some of the problems and some of the stress that goes along with it. But the insurance company's responsibility when you're in an accident is to get your car back to pre-accident condition. However, because of the at-fault party's negligence, because of the accident, and if there's insurance involved, your car's value has now dropped. Everybody's most likely heard of Carfax or something like that. Well, with your vehicle's value being diminished, you can file a diminished value claim against the at-fault party's insurance company. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the overall process, how much it costs for me to get an appraisal, as well as how much money I received in the end. So let's dive right on into it. So I paid $390 via PayPal, which ended up being $405.60 in total to Richard Taylor at DVAC. This is Diminished Value Appraisal Claims. And his job is to give you a professional appraisal, tell you how much you should be compensated, as well as guide you through the process when dealing with the insurance company. The most important part about this is probably, obviously, his appraisal, his professional appraisal, but as well as the legalese and what to say and when to say it. Saying these things at the right time is crucial. And if you make a mistake, it can maybe cost you a lot of money, or it can result in you having a longer wait time on getting paid out. So what does Richard need from you to do all this? He needs 4 things. He's going to need the final bill of records. So this is like the summary report. This is the report from the shop. This should be your receipt. Pro tip, make sure that the shop that does the work actually inputs the correct mileage on your vehicle. Don't let them leave it blank, because that can cost you. Then you're going to need the detailed image report of record. So this is the pictures that the shop takes whenever they do the work on your car. And then you're going to need 6 photos, which is the front, the back, the left, right, the interior, and then the VIN identification plate, which is generally on like the side of your door or something. So then you also want to give Richard your additional receipts. So this could be performance parts that have improved the value of the car, or for me, an example was I upgraded the wheels to Vossen wheels, which has improved the value of the vehicle. So I gave him the receipt of the Vossen wheels. So now he's going to take some time to make a really nice thorough report with the body shop's bill, your photos, give you your Carfax information, and any additional documents that you provide him. And then he's going to send you the appraisal to send to the insurance company. One thing that's important to note is that Richard is not going to be contacting insurance for you. That is your responsibility to do that. So each time you send insurance a message, he needs to be BCC, which is blind carbon copy. Do not make a mistake and CC him, because if insurance sees that, you might now need to shift and wait for an attorney or something even worse. So make sure to do that right. But now let's get into the juicy stuff where the emails are talked about. So the first email that I sent to insurance was, on the above referenced date of loss, my vehicle sustained damage from the negligent actions of your insured. As a result, my vehicle suffered diminished value in the amount of $4,225. I have attached a diminished value appraisal report prepared by DVAC on my vehicle as supporting documentation. Please accept this letter as a notice of my intention to make a claim for the inherent diminution in value that my vehicle has suffered as a result of the accident. At your earliest convenience, please issue payment in the amount of $4,225. Please respond to this demand within 5 business days of the date of this letter with a written response or payment in full. So she then responds back to me, insurance, and says, I have submitted the repair estimate for your vehicle for a DV report to be completed. It appears included in the documents sent out for this report to be completed included an invoice of 6/14/2022, which was prior to the date of the accident. She's talking about my Vossen wheels, which is improving the value, not part of the loss. So once I receive the DV report back based on the shop's estimate for the loss related repairs, I will send you out any applicable payment for DV and also email you a copy of the report. So I then reach out to Richard and say, hey, she's making a comment about the wheels. So he says the wheels invoice was added to the valuation of the Corvette, not the restoration cost. Clarify that for her. The report is good to go and she is looking for an excuse to deny the claim. So I resent out to insurance and I said, I have attached the same document from my previous email. The wheels invoice was added to the valuation of the Corvette, not the restoration cost. She then responds back and says, I have attached a copy of the diminution of value report we received for your vehicle. We have issued payment for your loss in the value of $3,273.19. So I'm thinking to myself, Richard asked for $4,225 and this is way low. What's going on here? So I sit there and read the document and then I send an email back to Richard and said, she has the mileage listed as 77,000 because there was no number on the initial inspection, i.e. why I said to make sure that the shop gets your actual mileage in there correct, not leaves it blank. So because the shop left it blank, it basically left a loophole for insurance to sit there and say, well, we can only take the average because the shop didn't input your mileage. Well, thankfully, my CYA folder had some good juice. So I told him that their mileage report, that the mileage that they had listed in their report was way off. And he agreed with me. So then I said, please amend the appraisal and adjust the mileage to the correct mileage. I have attached 2 images from the odometer showing proof that on the day of the accident, November 6th, 2022, as well as a picture of the odometer reading from that day, February 8th, 2023 at 2:11 p.m., that your appraisal is over 28,000 miles off. Please amend the appraisal. So I didn't hear back from her on that. So I said, it's been a week and I still have not heard back from you. Can you please amend the appraisal and adjust the mileage to make sure that I'm compensated correctly and provided with the accurate information on my Corvette? If not, I will be forced to file a complaint with the insurance commissioner and I will be naming you personally. Now, she sends me a message back and says, I have requested the report to be rerun with the updated mileage. I'll reach out to you once I have received the revised report back. Okay, a few days goes by and then she says, thank you for your patience while obtaining the revised report for your vehicle with the corrected mileage. Please review the report and contact me with the number listed below with any questions. I have issued the additional amount owed of $1,257.99, which is the amount revised in total, $4,531.18. So the question is how much did I make in total? Well, let's take the total that they gave me, which was $4,531.18, and minus the $405.60 I paid to PayPal. So all in all, I received, I don't want to say profit because I did not make any money. There's a good chance that I will still lose money whenever it comes time for me to sell my vehicle. But I received $4,125.58. I am very happy with this number. I think Richard did an excellent job. And if you are unfortunately in this situation, I really, really think you ought to reach out to Richard at DVAC. He did an amazing job. But, you know, I'm thankful that I have $4,125 that I didn't have previously, right? I could have just gone on and not filed a diminished value claim, but I'm very happy I filed a diminished value claim. But as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, even if most of it was me reading off a piece of paper. If you guys found this video helpful, or if you guys think that Richard's information in the future will be helpful, please leave me a like. The information down there on the best way to contact Richard is there. But thank you guys for watching. I encourage you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. I keep it real, I keep it honest, and I don't waste your time with t-shirt sales. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.